Hey there, friends. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you all had a nice weekend. You know, one of the main things I've focused on probably more than anything over the past, 3, 4, 5 years is getting more variety in my meals, packing those things and thinking about gut health. You know, throughout the day as I'm planning my meals, I'm always thinking about that. Like, what did you eat before? What are you going to eat later? And you know, just little tips and tricks or little tricks that I can add more variety in there, and not just anything but things that are really good that feed our gut microbiome. So I'm about to sit down to lunch here in a minute, and I thought this is a perfect meal because it's just like there's some elements of salad, there's some elements of just a bowl meal. It's just packed with a lot of different stuff, I think, and you can count when I show you what's in there, but I think I counted overall, including the dressing, there's about 11, 12, 13 different foods in there, and if you're shooting for 30 over the week, that's a pretty good jump start on the first day. The dressing is just something, I'm using the ranch dressing that I made a few videos ago, sometime in the last couple of weeks, if you want to go check that out. Not really the focus of this one. So let me just move the camera real quick where I can show you exactly what I've got in there. I was going to hold the bowl up, but doesn't get a very good view of it there. So let's move it. You won't be able to see this, but I've got a bed of green leaf lettuce under there. Not a big bed. This is not like a typical salad where I use the whole head. I just wanted to get a little bit of lettuce in there to kind of pull all the ingredients together because I'm going to pour dressing on it and eat it like a salad. And then I have some apple. Love putting apple in my salads. It just gives a nice little sweet taste to it to contrast the other things that are generally more savory. I've got some cucumber in there. Oh, hard to see that. Almost covered it up here. Got some chopped purple cabbage in there. What else? Then I steamed some beets and some carrots. I roasted in the oven. I dry roasted some just little baby bella mushrooms. And there's nothing to it. I just put them in there dry, put a little bit of seasoning on there, some garlic powder, some onion powder. Forgot what else. I don't know if I put anything else. Anyhow, just like put them in there for about 15 minutes. I've got some sauerkraut here. Both the mushrooms and the sauerkraut are great prebiotics in our body. If I remember it correctly, now listen, I can't keep all this information. I can't spit everything like a lot of these younger folks can. I just can't simply remember the information. But I think the mushrooms go through undigested and then they ferment. So you're getting a double, you know, with the sauerkraut, tongue-tied there for a minute, and mushroom, very good for that gut health. Then, like always, like to throw some red onion in there. Onions are really, really good for you. Onion, garlic, those bulbs. And then I've got some black olives on here. I just have a few of those. I think I got 3 or 4. Now, in that dressing that I'm making, it's got a sunflower seed base. So there's another one right there. I'm not going to really count, even though there is some lemon juice in there. There's some apple cider vinegar, but boom, this is going to keep you full. It's light, but it's going to keep you full. It's not going to weigh you down. I've gone to the gym already, but this is something that I could eat and within 15 minutes brush my teeth, leave to go to the gym. So anyhow, simple. Stop with all the complicated stuff and the extravagant recipes and just eat good whole foods and get as many different ones as you can in there. Make a game out of it if you need to. Write something down, make yourself a little checklist every time you eat something new throughout the week. And I'll finish with this one last tip. Since it's Monday, you might be watching it on another day though, but since it's Monday, start the week off with a bang. You could like have a breakfast. I probably did that. Between this bowl and my breakfast, I'm going to be up close to 18 to 20 different plant-based foods just in 2 meals, first day of the week. So after that, it's just kind of like coasting. you don't have to think as much about it. You just throw the variety in there. But anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And have a beautiful week. Peace.